Welcome to the 29th floor. I'm Chuck Salter and I'm here today with Danielle Sachs and we're talking about innovation labs. Danielle, we hear a lot about these labs and just in recent weeks we've had 3 more open up. NPR, Starwoods, and Caterpillar. I think this is a good idea. Why are you so skeptical?
Chuck, call me a cynic, but I get another press release that lands in my inbox telling me that there's an innovation lab that has a chandelier with somebody's Twitter feed running through it. And I just roll my eyes and think, okay, this is not an innovation lab, this is a marketing scheme. As a company, what are you also saying? That you're only gonna give this one subset, this tiny little subset of people in your company permission to think about the future of the business, the future of their industry, the future of their products. Meanwhile, all the rats on the factory floor, you guys keep on working, but this one little group of elite people in this little corner of the universe who happen to work in this really cool office with lots of great furniture and it's all modular, and we all get to wear, our more artsy, eccentric clothing.
These are well-dressed rats.
They get to think about the future.
No, look, in an ideal world, we wouldn't need innovation labs. Every company says, hey, an idea can come from anywhere. Anybody can innovate this company. But it doesn't happen. The nature of work is a lot more complex than it used to be. The kind of problems we're trying to solve are not the sort of things that you can just solve on your own.
I mean, I've seen innovation labs from everywhere, from Staples to CVS to the parent company of Uggs, those hideous boots. There are those that are truly doing it and those that think, okay, this is going to somehow position, this is going to help our stock price, this is going to position us in a certain way that we're very forward thinking. And, it makes for a great story, but actually there's not a lot of meat here.
But if it taps into like what has been successful in the past, like if you look at the history of innovation centers, our colleague John Gardner wrote this great book, The Idea Factory, about AT&T back in 1909, trying to wire the country with telephone line across the country. They needed to develop new technology. They needed different groups to work together. They set up a lab. It was like one of the first innovation labs. If you're tapping into that sort of thinking, multidisciplinary approach,
I will flag the word multidisciplinary because to me that's another one of those words that companies love, along with their hackathons, along with opening up their office in Silicon Valley. Suddenly we hired architects and TV producers and a poet.
I gotta say that lab kind of sounds interesting to me because an architect and a poet, they don't think the way I do. I
want to be back in college too studying liberal arts.
All right, we want to know what you guys think. Basically, we want to know which innovation labs do you call bullshit on, like Danielle is doing. So tweet us with the hashtag 29th floor, and we'll see you next time.